I'm just going to do the first step in case anyone is stuck. So if anyone is stuck, you're going to subtract 175A from both sides.
Is A 5?
Is A 5 for number 8? Is
That's one of the
just
answers.
5?
That's what I randomly got.
What do you mean randomly? Who's that, Andrew?
Yeah.
What do you mean randomly?
Well, not exactly randomly, except it's probably wrong.
No, hang on. It's not wrong.
That's, yeah.
Why do you say that? A little confidence. So it might be one of the answers, but there might be more than one. Did you just guess and check?
No.
Okay. What'd you do?
I simplified 7A cubed equals 175 times A into A cubed equals 25A.
Okay. You could do it that way also. Okay.
I did both sides divided by A, so I got A squared equals 25.
Okay, I gotcha. All right, hang on a second. All right, hold that thought. That's pretty good. Anybody else do it another way? Anyone? Zoe, you there? Jackson? Jackson, I can see half your head. Now I can see the top of your head. All right. Okay, so you could do it that way also, and then you want to subtract 25A from both sides, so you could have A cubed minus 25A equals 0. All right, and sometimes there's more than one way to do it. So, and from here, I could factor out an A, and I could get this, right, equals 0. And now we're back to difference of perfect squares. A, and here's going to be A plus 5 times A minus 5 equals 0. Okay, so you set each one equal to 0. So the first term here, this A here, equals 0. Then this term here, A plus 5 equals 0. Subtract 5 from both sides, and A equals negative 5. And then this one here, A minus 5 equals 0. Add 5 to both sides, and A equals 5. So you were definitely on the right track. A equals 5 is one answer, but there are three answers. A equals 0, A equals negative 5, or A equals a positive 5. Okay? And when you plug them back into check, you know, when A equals 0, 7 times 0 is 0, 1 said 5 times 0 is 0, 0 is 0. When you plug these in, they'll work as well. But what I wanted to show you, I think you got over here somewhere when you divided by A. I'm just going to write it over here. You had A squared equals 25. And then I believe you took the square root of both sides.
Yeah.
So just so you know, if you have the square root of 25, that equals 5. But if you square something first and then you take the square root, right, that equals plus or minus. That would equal A would equal plus or minus 5. Because 5 squared would be 25, but negative 5 squared would also be 25.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so whenever it's something squared first, then it's the plus or minus. But if I just say, hey, what's the square root of 4? You're going to say 2. But if x squared equal 4, x is equal to plus or minus 2. Okay, just a little side note. So you could have done it that way, or instead of dividing by the 7 there, you could have just factored out a 7a if you knew your greatest common factor was 7a. Right here, you would have been left with a squared minus, what is that, 25 equals 0. You'd be back to where you are here. And instead of the a here, we'd have a 7a. So you would set that equal to 0, and 7a equals 0. A would be equal to 0 anyway, just like this term here. Okay? I just wanted to show you there's more than one way to solve problems. I hope that didn't throw anyone off that we just did it 2 different ways. Okay? Any questions? There's not many people asking questions, but not
I have
many
a
people
question.
volunteering. Yes?
How do you write that plus minus sign? Is the top
Oh.
one longer or the top one shorter?
No, you just write a plus sign over a minus sign.
Oh.
Plus or minus. No, it's just like that. Plus or minus. Yeah, I mean, you could do it the long way, x equal plus 2 or x equal minus 2. But for the most part, you're going to see x equal plus or equals plus or minus 2 like that. Okay. I was going to say something else. But in the meantime, we're going to be on number 11. Because if nobody else is asking questions, I'm hoping you know how to do it. And if you do, why you're not volunteering? Not sure. So, oh, and the solution set, I'm sorry, that's what I was going to say. Let me just erase some of this board. All right. So your solution set again, remember how to write it? You would write A equals the squiggly bracket 0, minus 5, and 5. Normally write it from descending order from smallest to greatest. So I would, if I had to do it, I would do -5, 0, and 5 would be my solution set. Okay. So either way, as long as you have the solutions, that's what's most important. So now, any other volunteers for number 11?
Oh, is the answer x equals 0, -56 and 56?
Let's see.
I got positive -56.
Hang on, it's hard for me to see who's talking. Andrew?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, everybody else has a muted microphone except for Zoe. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just erase this a little bit. Anybody get the answers besides Andrew? Anybody else?
Yeah, I got the same as what he got.
Okay, so what did you get?
Plus minus 56 and 0.
Okay, because again, I'm just going to do it here. 1/64 x squared minus 49. I'm just subtracting 49 from both sides so you can see that they're perfect squares. Sorry about my handwriting here. So square root of 1/64 x squared is 1/8 x. Right, it goes here. Square root of 49 is 7. Is this what you guys got? Oh, leave enough room. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
I did something else.
What'd you get?
I got the same answer, except I multiplied both sides times 64 because I don't exactly like seeing a billion fraction. So yeah.
Okay, but that's a pretty big number. Yeah, but if you take the square root, it's just 1/8 x. And this is not 1/8x. This is 1/8 times x. So, you know, it's a big
I know.
x. X would be with the numerator. Just so you know, 1/8 times x is the same as x over 8. For those that might not remember that. Okay, so let me just erase that. And then you just set each one equal to 0, right? Okay, so you get 1/8 x plus 7 equals 0. So 1/8 x equals -7. And then, sorry about this, there. And then multiply both sides by 8, and you get x equals -56. Same thing here. You get 1/8 x minus 7 equals 0. 1/8 x equals 7. Multiply both sides by 8, and get x equals 56. Okay, so you got two solutions, right? -56 and 56. I think you had 0 as a solution as well. Did you have 0 as a solution as well?
Mm-hmm.
You did. Where did the 0 come from?
The equals 0.
What equals 0? You said each factor equal to 0. We only have two factors here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Zoe, you got the same thing?
Yeah.
If we had another term out here, an x or, I don't know, 2x or anything else, sorry, I'm trying to squeeze it in. That would also equal 0, but we don't have that. We don't have anything, right? We only have these two. And a kind of a hint here is this is squared, a little 2 up there. Like before we had 3 terms, this is a 3 here. We have 3 solutions, okay? Because there's 3 things, like a multiplied by itself 3 times, okay? Here, it's x only twice at most, so there's 2 solutions. If that don't make sense now, it'll make sense in a little bit in the future here, coming soon, okay?